Thank you for joining us on this episode of Escape Pod. I'm David Anthony.
I'm Tony Brown.
Tony, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Tony, who do we got in the studio with us today?
That one guy from the movies.
The one guy from the movies?
Really? Who's that?
Yeah, really, who? He's excited too.
I told you.
We have Eric Huskisson with us.
Good
Hi,
evening.
Eric.
How y'all doing?
Good, buddy. Thanks for being here tonight, man.
Well, glad to be here.
We really
Thanks for
appreciate
asking
it.
me.
Wow, we love having you on, man. This is you've been here multiple times now. You're like a staple. Might just make you part of the crew.
You're going to make me nervous and I'll just get stage fright, stare at the camera.
You won't get stage fright. I've seen you act in the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
So we're here to talk about the new movie a little bit. And what's it called?
Let's see. That would be Volumes of Blood Horror Stories.
Yes, indeed. And we got a premiere coming up on the 29th
Of October, yes, sir.
That's
at the
right.
Convention Center here in Owensboro.
Fantastic. We're going to talk about that. Plus, we also got something coming up real soon on the, was it the 21st?
Yes, this Friday, October 21st. It's going to be at Three Monkeys Bar down on 2nd Street.
Fantastic. Going to have some stuff going on there. Plus, plus a whole bunch of other little stuff. And then me and Tony, later on, me and him are gonna, because he hasn't seen the trailer.
Oh.
So me and him are gonna have a reaction
Oh, so
video.
you're going to play it behind me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, the little reaction to it. Yeah.
You all haven't seen it, really?
I have.
Oh,
I
okay.
have.
I always hold off on it for the last
Okay.
minute, so.
So yeah. So so we thought that might be fun to do. Why not? Right?
I like to be surprised.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
That's why I try not to do too much of the behind-the-scenes stuff.
I was that kid at Christmas that would wait until my mom and dad got up. That anticipation, I loved it, man. I didn't want to wait until the last second because once you start, it's gone.
Yep.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So
That's why I can't read spoilers and stuff.
Yeah,
on,
I know.
Like Bloody
It kills
Disgusting or Fangoria. I won't read reviews about movies until after I've seen them.
Smart thing.
I've got this thing where, like, if I get free HBO or something, and I'll click over, and it's like, oh, here's that movie I wanted to see, and it's like 5 minutes in, not watching it because I have to watch it from beginning to end.
Right.
I don't go in the middle because it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
So I don't know if everybody's like that, but I can't do it, because that first 5 minutes, it's like
That's a setup.
you never know what you missed, So
The lead up to Act 1, that could be the whole
That's
key to
right.
the movie. We're
That's
like,
right.
what happened here? What?
I could have missed all the nudity in the first 5 minutes.
Well,
so-
movies you make anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry.
Oh.
We're on the air, right?
We are. We are on the air. That's right. And on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Anyway. So let's talk just a little bit about the new movie. It's wrapped. Finally finished in the can,
Yes,
done.
yes.
In fact, was talking to your cohort, PJ Sparks, and said it was pretty much done editing.
Yeah, it kind of shocked me because I know I talking to PJ when we finished filming it. He was still waiting from a score here. It had to be sent off to get scored here, and then we were waiting on a piece for Murder, Death, Killer from Nathan, and it seemed like 48 hours later, okay, well, we're done now. We can watch it. And I'm like, what? And so we did some stuff for the weekend. We had a festival. We went to in Evansville, so we sat down last night and watched it in its entirety. So
So it was you, Trina, PJ, and
Cassandra Baker.
Yeah, because she's the main force behind the makeup
Miss
effects.
FX herself.
That's
yes.
right. That's right. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. And what did she think about it? I mean,
It was funny because
it's her work. It's different than
Right.
it's like I love horror movies, but it's like
and she's done other stuff. I mean, she did the special effects for the He-Man movie that was made here in town. So she's not
Legend of Greystoke or something.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's not new to it, but I think she was a little. Her anticipation, she was nervous. She didn't want to expect, and she was really questioning things at the end. Like, hey, do you think there was too much blood? And they're like, what do you mean too much blood? And she's like, well, and I don't know if she was unsure of herself. I mean,
Right.
it looked really good. I don't know. Maybe her expectations were higher. But PJ was explaining, she'll spend an entire week molding a head, getting the eye color right, doing all this kind of stuff, and it'll be on screen for a split second.
No,
but it looks good.
Oh yeah, exactly. She did a great job. So I just don't think she knew what to expect sitting down watching the whole thing. I'm not saying she was disappointed,
Right.
But she was like, she just had questions, and I think it was her first feature.
Yeah.
And so it was fun
Well, it's
watching.
definitely got to be different.
Oh yeah, it was great watching it with her because she would not shut up. She just kept talking. Oh wait, why? Then she would shut up. Just watch the movie. And she'd be like, wait, wasn't this? And would you shut up? The whole movie, it was hilarious.
That would be funny. Oh my
It was
gosh.
like telling a 10-year-old kid to shut up, but she was just so
excited.
Yeah, she was. So
Exactly.
It was fun. She's a lot of fun to be around.
That is awesome. Now, me and Tony, and my daughter too, we're at one of the little shoots you did at the Malco Theater, and hopefully we'll find out when the movie airs if you're actually in it. But Tony, you were a background cast member, weren't you?
Kind of a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah.
And one of the characters stole my whole gimmick. I was kind of shocked at that.
Y'all kind of were Bobbsey twins a little bit there, weren't you?
If he would have had long hair, it'd have been perfect.
Yeah.
It was awesome because that was definitely like, hey, did you get these lines from Tony? Because he would do that in the theater.
Yeah, that scene itself. When I saw it on my phone first, and I was like, man, that's not really showing anybody. It's dark, and then I shot on a big TV last night, and I saw a lot more faces I recognized. I don't remember seeing you because I was focused. No. Actually, I was focusing on Grady Cooper because he's the one that had the line. Because I just told him, I said, dude, I don't even think we see you because I really didn't. But of course, as you get bigger screens, so hopefully by the time we get to the full screen down there, everybody will be able to see because there's especially at the end when they're turned this way. It's more of an angle shot and it's a little brighter. But when you're getting on a phone, can I see him?
And even then, it's like just being a part of it was fun.
Oh yeah.
I know my daughter had a blast. We were there for hours, and it was cool. So
you're supposed to say yes. I'm definitely on screen, so the millions and millions of Tony Brown fans will buy the movie.
Well, that's the thing. It's Tony. Now they're going to have to go see it to see if they see their hero, Tony Brown.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, Tony, you were on screen.
Yes.
I think he should probably have his own end credits, or maybe what do they call what does like Marvel do, where they have those setups for the next movie.
Just me sitting by myself in the theater.
So
No. I mean like the next one. Like maybe he sticks them in the grave. Well, duct tape it in, something. I'm just kidding.
Just hold up my picture at the end of the preview.
Yeah.
This guy.
There's several people that paid to have their pictures in the movie. You could throw us a little cash.
Shit.
Then you're guaranteed.
That's right. Oh,
We'll hook you up on a deal, Tony.
what a bargain. He's pimping. Watch out now. But you know what? That's what it takes. Small independent movies. It takes backing and support and doing some basically some advertising type things to make it work. I mean, product placement. It's a big part of it. And something like this, like the first movie. I mean, gosh, it's you can buy it at Walmart now. You can buy it at Best Buy, online, and it's everywhere, and it's it's available. And Vime's Blood 1 was great. I mean, it's fantastic. Good enough that got you the support to get this one going. And from what I understand, I say the new one's twice as good as the first one.
I'm pleased with it.
So
I'm pleased with it. There's a little tweaking that has to be done. Like I said, I told you before we started that PJ done a couple of things, and I think once he gets those changes in there, he's going to download it where we can all kind of look at it again, kind of reference what we saw the first time. And I think what I know he's changing is going to really help what I saw that might be like, but and when I say what I'm getting ready to say, it sounds bad. I think the acting in this is just spot on. And I'm not saying that the acting in the first wasn't, or these people were that much better. It's just like the people that got the roles, the ones we picked to be in these roles, and one that accepted the roles. However, it just works. When you see it, you understand what I'm saying. And I don't think anybody overshadowed anybody. Like this person over here was, Tom Hanks, and this person over here is a nobody you never seen before. I mean, I think it flowed really well that way. The writing was so much, I think, more in tune with the characters, so you get into the characters, so that helped the people acting. So I think that helps. The special effects were spot on. She did a great job. It's just a lot of things that are better with this one, not taken away from the first one.
Of course. It's like the original Evil Dead. You know, it's
Yes.
like it's a classic.
Yes.
It's a cult classic. But when you watch Evil Dead 2, it's like it's leaps and bounds better than the first one. There's nothing to take away from the first
Right.
one, but they had more experience, better writing, better
Right.
budget,
Less
and that's
beer.
there you go. More beer for Tony. You know, that's the kind of things that you need to
Right.
make the
Exactly.
and that's exactly, and because that means you guys are. I mean, because you guys are so into this now that you incorporated your own business, which is Blood Moon Pictures.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's a production company.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Yeah, it's something we started back in December. Just wanted to be more legal, make sure if there was any problems, we had all our, T's crossed, I's dotted. We want to make sure. So kind of threw some names around, and I've always been into that eclipse around that time of the blood moon,
Yeah.
and saw some pictures, and I just kind of threw it out there, and he's like, not so bad. And we had a couple of other ones, and we just kind of stuck with it. And then he did the
logo.
and I was like, man, that's just freaking awesome. So yeah, and you'll see it
Yeah.
in the preview here in a moment, and
Yeah. And
so
that's
which is pretty cool.
And it is cool. And it's and then even, I mean, helps carry more weight as you're moving forward and you're learning. Because I know you guys have already got other projects you're planning ahead. You're
Right.
won't be long before you'll be on to, which I'm not going to say right now,
Right.
but you'll be on to your next project and
Right.
probably more after that, which is fantastic.
Yeah, this one's in the can, and we're premiering it on the 29th, but we're not done with it because we're going to get it out there to the people that reviewed the first one that really liked it to
Yep.
give them the second chance on this. It's also being previewed in Montreal the same night. I don't know if you all knew that.
Nice.
No, that's very cool.
The God, if I could think of the name, I can't think of the name here. See, I'm not prepared.
That's
The
okay.
festival in Montreal, Canada, they want it. Matter of fact, PJ has to get it to them tomorrow, and we just talked a while ago, and I'm sure if you got to have it to them tomorrow, get it to them.
Yeah,
because that
exactly.
way that they don't want to announce we're going to be in it without having it there.
Right. They want to actually
So
get a
he's
copy.
got to upload it tonight and get it to him by tomorrow. And also Legless Corpse, who is doing our distribution.
Mhm.
They are having a movie festival that same night down in Athens, Georgia, I believe. And so we were premiering in 3 places at the same time.
It's fantastic.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they did really good with your first movie. When
Yes.
they finally got things worked out.
Yep,
So it looks like
yep.
they're on board for continuation of your product, right?
We haven't really sit and talked to him about doing the second one. It's kind of been mentioned that he'd like to do it. We got our Blu-rays in the mail today, matter of fact, so we can divvy those out. The ones that got them for the Indiegogo and to sell.
And the one who won off Facebook, Tony Brown?
Yeah, he would be one of them.
did.
We got them in the
You
mail.
want a
We-
DVD, remember?
We haven't figured out. Well, the DVDs are also coming in. They're coming in separate shipments.
Yeah, but that's what he won. He won the DVD from the first movie.
I want everything.
You did
So-
not.
I'll just get one of everything.
Well, I'm gonna wait till y'all do the Tony Brown movie. But
That's right.
it's pretty scary.
Is it written yet?
It's ever evolving.
Writing itself as
Exactly.
It's
As we
a
speak.
work in progress.
Yeah, it is. Oh shoot! All right, so let's talk about what we got coming up first. On the 21st, Friday, October 21st, you have a. I guess it's kind of a pre-premiere party, kind of a celebrating the movie being finished,
Kind of a promotional party for it. Yes, sir.
and it is. It's going to be what's the club it's going to be at?
It's going to be at Three Monkeys Bar down on 2nd Street.
Okay.
Steve Champion bought it and has done a lot of work to it. He's expanded it. They have pool tables now. There's a couple of steel tip dartboards there. You have the stage for the band. There's even a smaller stage on the other side for like a little 2 or 3 man acoustical band.
Nice.
And
And
so he's really.
that's 1006 East 4th Street in Owensboro,
Oh, I kept
Kentucky.
saying second. It is 4th Street.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go down there every once in a while. I like it. I like what he's done
He's
with it.
he's really changed it to. I went down there the other night and I was like, wow, this is so much better than it used to be.
And Friday the 21st,
Yes.
you need to make sure you're there by 9 o'clock because they're going to have Ravenhill live, and they're going to perform some of the soundtrack.
They did an original song for the movie.
Okay.
So when we talked to Steve wanted to try and get a couple of the people that did some music for the movie in there that night. One of them had to cancel, but Ravenhill is coming from Nashville, and they will do doing, well, I'll learn how to talk here in a second. They'll be doing the original song that they did, and then they'll be doing some of their own music that they've done.
Fantastic.
They're kind of bluesy rock Christian type of a band.
But that's cool, though. That's cool.
Yeah.
And so be able to check that out. So, come have a good time, bring your friends, have a few brewskis, drinks, and have a good time, and sit around and talk to the band some, and probably I'm sure some of the cast is probably going to be there.
We have contacted as many of the cast and crew that were in the area we thought that might be able to make it in on that Friday. So if people wanted to ask questions or talk to some of the cast members or crew, that they could do that. So don't know a number how many is going to show up, or if PJ's heard from a lot of people for that. But I'm hoping, PJ and I'll definitely be there, and the band will be there, and I know a few people that are going to come. So
that's fantastic. Now let's talk about the big deal.
The big deal.
The big deal, which is the world premiere of Volumes of Blood Horror Stories, and it is going to be Saturday, October 29th. Starting at 6 p.m. for the meet and greet.
Yes, sir.
And then after that, it's going to be the premiere of the movie.
7 o'clock, the doors open to the public. We have an hour for the meet and greet. That's why the VIP tickets for that we had to put a limit on, because we only have an hour. We're hoping start the movie around 7:30.
And the meet and greet is with Moses Moseley, which we interviewed on Escape Pod, which is fantastic. What a super guy.
Oh, dude, you can't ask for a nicer guy.
He is really nice and really easy to talk to. And, man, he is excited to be in this movie.
Oh, yeah. He's just what I keep saying. He's just that non-diva. He's been on The Walking Dead. He's been in this B movie, that horror movie. He's been on this show. He's auditioning for really big movies. He's really wanting to get into like a Marvel movie. It's one of his dreams. Nice. And he'll just talk to anybody. He's just the coolest, nicest guy you'd ever want to meet.
Yeah, and he'll pose for pictures with you and everything. Yep. You're going to love it. And then, of course, also at the meet and greet, we're going to have
Rocky
from Evanescence. Yeah, and he's been in other bands too. Do you remember what they are?
Fall from Grace, I think, is one of them. Living Sacrifice, Soul Embrace. Sorry, Living Sacrifice, Soul Embrace. And one of his bands, I don't know if it's one of those or not, they did an original song as well.
Oh, fantastic.
And I've listened and heard some of his score, and I've heard his song, and it's pretty fantastic.
And then following the movie, there is basically a dance party.
Well, it's an after party, yeah. We are hoping people will, when they buy their ticket, will go ahead and then do the up ticket to stay for the party. We're going to have a DJ there, and we'll have a cash bar. We will have cash concession. We are going to have a Halloween costume contest that will be judged by Rocky Gray, Moses Moseley, and Cassandra Baker, our FX person. So hopefully that'll be fun. Just you can hang out with all the cast and crew, have a drink, get you some snacks.
Hottest Halloween party that weekend, right after the movie.
Yeah, and there's going to be a costume contest. Yes. That's going on. Prize to be announced. Closer date, from what I understand.
Yes, we do not have that info at this time.
Yeah, and that's fine. But I mean, I know it's going to be something cool.
Yeah,
because you guys always get some pretty cool stuff going. Now, tell me a little bit about I guess about the preparation for this. Like you had to, I guess the convention center. You had your premiere the last year, but I guess they're pretty eager to work with you again too, right?
Yeah, we met with the main gentleman down there. I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
That's all right.
And we met with them, and they told us what they were willing to do and not do, and we agreed to it. They got us a contract. We signed it. Then we start meeting with the team of people that you have to meet with to get insurance taken care of. They send you the layout, and is this what you want? And this is what. Then you get all the specifics of what you can and can't do. So right now we're and they started selling the tickets.
Yeah, and that's available at owensborotickets.com.
Yes, sir. And that's the only place you can get the tickets. They are
in advance.
Yes, sir. They are. You can't get them at the door. It is a 3-tiered ticket price. You can pay $7.50 to come to the movie. You can pay $15 and come to the movie and the after party. or if you pay $25, you can get a VIP ticket, and you get everything, which includes the meet and greet with Moses and Rocky. Now, those are limited, and some have sold, so.
Yeah. That's still cool, though.
Yeah. So, yeah, and that'll get you into everything, and but you have to get those tickets online or at the door.
Yeah. And
I have a feeling the VIP tickets won't last at the door, so.
Yeah, they're probably going to go pretty quick. So I definitely would go to owensborotickets.com. Go ahead and pick those up now. It's going to be a great time. And the thing that's really cool about it is, like, it's the weekend before Halloween. So, like, you know, people having parties and stuff on Friday nights, or even if you're going to a Halloween party, it's like, you know, the movie will be over with by like 9:30. So then if you want to go out and do another party with your friends for Halloween, you can go to that too. Come to the premiere, see a great horror movie to kick off the Halloween season, and then after that, you know, Halloween's a few days away. So that's going to be awesome.
And I just want to let a few people know, when you do go online and you hear what I'm talking about with prices and stuff, their prices they have listed on there are prices before their fees.
Right.
So once you're done with your fees,
charges.
the total price is what you're going to pay, which would be the $7.50, the $15, and the $25.
Right.
But if you go on the site, you're going to see $5, $11.50, and $21.25.
Right, because
But once you add fees in, then that's where the total price comes in.
and that's still fair. That's a great
So
price.
I just don't want people to freak out and go, hey, wait a minute. He told me it was going to be this, but that once you're done and you go to check out, that's the total price is going to be.
and that makes sense.
So,
I mean, you
but-
know, and that $7.50, that's a fair price for all the work you guys have done. It's still cheaper than going to the movie theater and seeing one right now. So, and the cool thing about the DJ that's going to be there, his name is Chris Parker. DJ Chris Parker is pretty damn awesome, and he's going to be spinning tunes like dance music, popular new stuff. Plus, he's also going to play a couple of Halloween classics and stuff like that. You know, Time Warp and stuff. Yeah, and he's going to be there for 3 hours, spitting out the tunes. Plus, you know, at some point during the night there, during the party, you're gonna have the Halloween contest as well, for costume contest, and that won't last very long. And back to the music, and Moses Moseley and some of the other people from the cast are going to be hanging out at this party as well. So you could be there partying with the stars all night long.
I'm looking really forward to hoping that people come to the costume contest. I mean, how cool would it be to be judged by Moses Moseley from The Walking Dead,
Exactly.
the FX lady from the movie, and then the bonus Rocky Gray from Evanescence to judge you, whether you win or not. You can say you got judged by those three people.
You're in a contest.
I'm looking forward to see some people dress up and come out.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be such a blast, and man, so yeah, and the tier thing is pretty good, you know, because if somebody's on a budget, you know, hey, if you just want to go to the movie, that's still a really good deal. You know, you can get the whole family in for, under like $30. So it definitely would be worth it to come to that.
And I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure it got worked out. They're also doing a giveaway at Three Monkeys this weekend to give us that pair of tickets away.
Oh, fantastic.
So
there you go.
People come down. I don't know how they're going to do that, if it's going to be a drawing or however it's going to be, but they are looking at doing that. So
well, we heard that you had just mentioned right before we started recording that you're going to have some more posters that we can hopefully distribute around town to advertise.
We started distributing around this week. Yes.
Cool. Got any extras with you?
Yeah, they are in my truck.
All right. Well, we're going to grab a couple from you.
Okay.
Because I know Tony will take one to the bowling alley, and
yes,
I'll put them up in a few break rooms around the bank.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, I've got some 8x11s, and I've got some 11x17s. 11x17s I'm kind of getting short on. I need to make sure those get in some
Yeah.
location.
The others you're more than welcome to have. Heck yeah.
We'll definitely take some. Heck yeah. We'll get them out
there. That's why
there.
I did the 8x11 so I can throw them on tables at break rooms, and it's easy if you put them on Huck's boards and Bread's boards and Jimmy John's.
Exactly. Oh yeah, get all those out there. And Paul, I tell you, you have a lot of great sponsors in the movie that are represented here. I mean, you got like Devin Taylor Realty.
Well, it's Devin Taylor with Castle and Realty.
Oh, is okay.
Yeah.
And then
they help sponsor.
And they have Book and Music Exchange also worked with you some this year. Was it First Liberty Finance and Mortgage worked with you? Blue Star Restoration.
Yes.
Of course, the Three Monkeys. And was Soaking Wet Car Wash. Terry's Tees. Yep. They did a lot of work for you because there's a lot of the T-shirts from these other businesses or ones they produced and put in there, which is great.
They have their own T-shirt in there as well.
Very cool. Very cool. There's Bad Apple Records and of course Castle Realties as well. And then was it the Pace Fund? What's that one? That's it?
Yeah, it's
Pack? Peace?
no,
Pace Field Services Incorporated.
they are an inspection company that go into your homes looking for mold,
Oh, very cool.
mildew, stuff like that. They inspect
Blood
them.
stains.
Yeah, and then blood.
that's why you used
then they get hold of Blue Star, and Blue Star comes cleans that up. No, yeah, they
There
are.
you go. There you
I
go.
think they're based out of Evansville.
Fantastic.
And they came on board, and he, I think, was referred by Blue Star Restoration, which is David Justice, and he came on board kind of at the last, but we got him in the movie, and he is an inspection company. He inspects homes for, I guess, duct work and all that kind of stuff, make sure there's nothing dangerous in your home, and I guess businesses as well, and that's what he does.
Fantastic.
Or they do, I should say.
All right. So make sure you get your tickets. Go to owensborotickets.com or at the box office right there at the Owensboro Convention Center in Owensboro, Kentucky. Come out. Everybody needs to come out and see this movie. I'm telling you, it's like 2 hours long, and it is jam-packed full of horror, gore, and some craziness. And I tell you, it does have a little bit of humor heart in it too, which I like. I like a lot. So yeah. So we're gonna let's check out this trailer. What do you think? All right.
Ready. Tony, you ready?
I'm scared.
All right. Here we go.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
I'm not holding your hand, David.
Here we go. All right. Blood Moon Pictures.
Check out that logo.
It looks really good.
Professional.
Volumes of blood.
That's PJ, isn't
The
it?
horror anthology.
Yes, it is.
He's gonna have to let me do some overdubbing for him on that.
In 2016,
Just kidding.
will kill
I love that part.
again.
Look at all that blood. Yeah.
Why do they keep making sequels to bad movies?
I like the first one.
That was a guy that stole
Tony,
my
what'd you
gimmick.
think?
I like it. There's more mass killers. You can't beat that.
There's a lot of them.
And maybe somebody that wasn't getting killed because they fell down. So I don't know.
There was even a little snippet in there from the first movie, if you caught it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you catch it?
At the very beginning?
Nope.
Oh, in the end part? What? No, I guess I didn't catch it
at all.
Well, no, at the beginning they show some clips from the first movie. Like for the first couple seconds, there's a couple of clips from the original movie.
Yes, in the very beginning they
Right.
do that, but then when they're showing the actual preview, the first one is like, "Hey, this is what we brought you in the first one."
Was it the
And when they do
was
one
it the
in this-
newsreel? The news.
The police stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. There you go.
Yeah,
See,
that was-
Tony got it. Look
There
at
you
you.
go. There you go.
Look at you. Good Joe.
Smart.
I invited him. Jeez.
It's his show. But anyway,
Oh,
he has to be here.
I don't have to be here.
Ow, hurts.
Oh,
How many times have I quit? I can add another one to the
You
list.
ain't quitting. You never quit.
he's like,
you
"You're not
completely
quitting the show,
Tony
you're quitting
Brown."
David, man.
You bastard. So the trailer,
Yes.
is really awesome.
PJ did one hell of a job.
He really did, and I tease when I say, because I mean, obviously he's got a little voice overlay on it to make it a little lower voice, a little lower sounding, but I recognize his voice.
I did too, and I didn't say anything to him, and he goes, "That's me, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, we all know it's you,
we
buddy.
knows you."
But that's okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very
It
cool.
fits in there perfect.
And there's also a teaser for this too, which we upload this. We're gonna make sure we have links to the teaser, which was totally cool because it had absolutely nothing to do with the movie,
Right.
which is what PJ likes to do. Get you the premise of it's going to be a bloodbath, but it's that whole teaser is nothing that's in the movie at all. And that's what I love. That's so cool. And I'll show you the teaser after we're done. He's like,
so
teaser. I don't know if
confused.
you've seen the teaser,
Yeah, you have.
but the trailer I thought was really good,
Yeah.
really good. And that music, man, that's
The scores and everything with this are, and I don't even remember which one we watched. And then PJ made a comment how good it does. It fits it perfect. I mean, we had, and it's a shame. Shane Prather from Sharknado. He did the composed Sharknado 3 and 4. he was unable to come in. We found out yesterday.
Oh, bummer.
He was supposed to let us know Friday, and then something happened. He had to wait, and we found out last night that he wasn't going to be able to come in. So we were hoping we were going to have him in as well.
Nice.
And but he was unable to come. So
At least he participated in the film.
but between him, his score, and Rocky's part of his score, the music that's put in it, it's really, I mean, I can't say enough about it. I mean, I'm not just saying it because it's my movie that we made. It's just really cool. Because it's awesome because it's Rocky Gray and it's Shane, but it's just they did a great job.
You love this kind of movie. You love horror movies,
right?
And that you're able to do this and you're in it. So I'll be excited about it.
Yeah, and the score is so important too. I mean, if you
don't realize it until if you turned all of the music, background music and noise off and just watched it, you'd be like, oh my God, you don't even realize it. But without it, it's phenomenal how it's just awful.
Yeah,
it's awful.
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
You never until I started doing this, I never realized how much. We work a whole weekend, 36 hours, 34 hours, 40 hours, where we did Friday through Sunday, and you get a 9-minute movie. You know, and you're lucky if you got that. And then some of them are twice as long as that. They rammed in.
Yeah, with an anthology profile. The first one had like basically 4 with the wraparounds. Mm-hmm. Well, this one has like
7, right,
with some wraparounds.
Yeah. Yes, it does. You have. You want me to name them off?
I don't really. Well, yeah, you can name off the sections. But I don't want to give anything away.
No, I won't give anything away.
Right.
I'm not going to do any spoilers. There's Murder, Death, Killer.
Yes.
There's Trick or Treat.
Mm-hmm.
There's Death Day Party. There's Feeding Time. There's Blood Death. And I think I'm leading one out. That's 5 and 6. I always end up forgetting one
What's
or two.
What's the with the?
Oh, Fear for Sinners here.
Bathroom scene.
And that's Bloodbath.
That's Bloodbath. Okay.
Yeah, and then the other one's basically the wraparound.
Okay, gotcha.
So,
yeah, and I was there for a lot of them.
Yes, you were.
And it was pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. And let's say the first movie you had an appearance in the first movie, and you had an appearance in the second movie. But let's say you actually kind of pretty much, I think, kind of stole the show in the one section that you actually did.
Oh, you're talking about when I kind of got thrown into a role in this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, I play the face. Played the face in the first one. I do play the face in the second one. That's not a hidden thing.
No, I know.
I'm not giving it away. I know there's no point in going in the story of how I got thrown in the row. I did get thrown in the row.
But you did such an awesome job, dude.
I appreciate that. To make a long story short, you know me. I was in theater in high school. I've always wanted to do comedy, acting, special effects. I've always been into this stuff.
Definitely.
And being the producer of this, being the prop master of this, and everything else that goes along with this, when this got thrown at me, it was like I had little or no time, or I kind of shoved doing the lines to the side. Lines. What am I from? Georgia.
Hi. Holla.
So when it was time to film, I was so nervous because I was not prepared. A lot of the people I'm acting with, they do this all the time. You got this director from Pennsylvania coming in who's friends with Rocky Gray that's going to score his thing. And this character is a very distinct character. Like you're saying, I'm not going to give anything away. And so either I was completely on with the character and I couldn't remember my lines, or I was getting my lines down and I couldn't stay in character. But wow. I have seen it in its entirety last night. Last night I did see it. And I have to give kudos to him for editing, because I don't feel bad now that I've seen it, because I just thought this is going to be awful. And it's not. I mean, Cassandra even got a couple of giggles. She's like, oh, you got to dress like that for Halloween. You got to come dress like that Halloween.
I was there shooting behind the scenes that weekend, and I got to tell you, you nailed it.
Well, Grady Cooper, my friend, Grady, he said he thought I did a good job too.
You You fucking nailed it.
I
You
just
really did a
don't
good job.
Feel
I know
like
you.
you know how people are. You're very self-conscious of yourself.
Yeah.
Self-esteem. And I just didn't.
Tony, wait.
David texts me. He's like, dude, you can't wait until you see this shit. It's awesome.
Exactly.
But I mean,
exactly. And I sent him the picture of you like this.
I was tired and stressed
Whatever.
out. And, well, no, you're tired, you're stressed out, and so my level of self-esteem wasn't where it should have been, and but his editing and everything, I think it didn't turn out too bad, and it is. I did okay with it.
You did good.
I'm glad it came out as good as it did. I love the character. I wish it would have been in there a little bit longer, because it was a fun character to do, and I was glad to get the character, but I was really nervous and not prepared.
Let's just say it won't be in a sequel.
Yeah. My name is Fred.
Yeah.
And Fred will not be in the sequel.
No.
You are correct, and that it is in the section called Death Day Party.
Exactly.
So,
and
can always have a spin-off pre-story.
there you go.
Is there a final body count, or is it still kind of up in the air? Because I remember when you first were interviewed we were starting to get things going when we interviewed you last year, or actually it was like 8 months ago now. It was around 20-ish. It's past that.
I think it's like 30.
Yeah.
I think. Well, and a lot of that, I have to say, is because of the sponsorship. Some of them came in last, and things get taken care of on screen.
Oh yeah.
And so they got kind of thrown in there. If you've seen the first one and you've seen the credits in the first one, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Not to give anything away.
No.
But there are some stuff. But that is part of it. And plus, PJ and I, when we went at this, we wanted it to be bigger and better. And if anybody knows PJ that has worked with him, he likes to add things in. His mind's always going, and he added some stuff, and some more deaths got added. He gets this idea for this new cool death scene. And
what if we do this?
And some of them, when I think them in my mind, I'm like, oh man, I don't know if we need to do that. And then I see them on screen, and I'm like, oh, that worked out pretty good. So there's some pretty cool scenes, pretty cool death scenes, I should say, in this.
There you go.
Not that anybody really does.
Well, so you think. Well, I'll tell you what, if anybody hasn't seen it, you can go to Family Video. They have available for rent Volumes of Blood, the first one.
Yes,
almost every Family Video across the country has several copies in stock.
And in Canada.
And in Canada as well. There you go. And, of course, it's available, the first Volumes of Blood, at a real good price at Walmart.com and BestBuy.com. And some of the local actual stores have them in stock, and I've seen them in a few, especially the one here in Owensboro. I've seen them a few times. So,
oh, have you really?
Yep. So you definitely want to look for that, or like I said, if anything, go to the .com and check it out there.
I do want to say, if you have not seen the first one, you do not have to rush out and rent or buy the first one to see the second one. It is not a part two.
Right.
If you have seen the first one, you're going to catch on to stuff, but it is a standalone movie.
Exactly.
So.
And you'll get in the mood.
Right.
For the new one.
Oh yeah, I suggest go see it, because there are things that you will catch in the second, but you don't have to.
And the name of the company that published it, they have their website. What's
Legless Corpse.
LegLessCorpse.com is another place you can also pick up copies of.
Yes,
Not only do they have the Blu-ray, DVD, but they also have still have some of a very few elect of the collector's edition with the metal tin.
No, the metal tin.
So those were sold out?
That was a pre-order thing, and I don't think you can get any of those.
Well, there you go. But you definitely get Blu-ray and DVD.
Blu-ray and DVD. Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic.
We will be probably selling them at the premiere.
Oh, there you go. So make sure that if you're listening to this, you go to OwensboroTickets.com. Get your tickets. It's going to be a great time, Tony. We're going to be there.
Come out and hang with us. Come on. It's going to be a blast.
Three Monkeys Pub.
That's right.
Yeah, come out and have a beer with me next Friday at Three Monkeys Pub.
And on the 21st, yeah, that's right. And then on the 29th, come down to the premiere.
You have a beer with me then, too.
Well, there you go.
Sorry, Tony.
The signing party, and I'll drink one for you, Tony. You can drink shots, so there you go.
Hey.
And then after that, the big dance party, after party is going to be great with a costume contest. Come on down, have a great time with Volumes of Blood Horror Stories. I'm David Anthony for Escape Pod.
I'm Tony Brown.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you, buddy.
See you, man.